And now we have the Ghostbusters figures. Yeah, we got a lot more of these going on, and even the Transformers ones.
Yeah, we got a pretty good selection here. Mostly monsters, you'll notice.
Yeah. The monsters were a little more fun to play with than just the plain old Ghostbusters. But let's go through these. What do you want to start?
Let's start with these guys over here, because I want to try and go in chronological order, because that's how I like to do things.
These are from like wave 2 or something.
Yes, it's the second wave.
The first wave was just the Ghostbusters with the proton packs, no real big action figures. We actually do have one proton pack left over. Was that like Ray or Winston?
That was Ray's.
Ray, yeah.
I checked, because each one has a different color stream. So yeah. But anyway, so we get to the second wave, and now we get to have the gag where you pinch their arms in this case, and they make a scared face. In this case, it's either supposed to bug out, but that doesn't quite work as well as it did.
Yeah. And we got Egon. The tie broke off, and that's supposed to like pop up as well, and along with his head. And we got Janine. You lift her arms, and her hair and eyes bug out. And then we got Ray, who his hair and his ears and so on. This wave,
the third wave, this is interesting. Another thing I want to point out here is that you'll notice that there's no Winston figure in any of these. Now they made Winston figures, obviously. I don't know why we never got one in our collection. I really don't. I mean, there's 4 Ghostbusters, and we only got 3 plus their secretary, who they always, who they would, put in there to just fill out the line. Eventually, they would put Lewis, who's Rick Moranis, and he got a couple figures of his own as well, where he gets to be a Ghostbuster. Okay. But that's later. We don't have any of those. So this is an interesting line, because the gag is you wind him up, and here's Peter, and he had a rough encounter with our aunt's dog, Fumble, who likes to chew on things. But the deal is you wind them up, and then you flip the switch on the back, and they And also each one comes with one of these. Yeah, one of these goblins here.
You wind them up, and then you stick the ghost in the little rape hole, and then you hit the switch, and they go berserk. Oh my God! What are you doing to me?
Yeah.
All of them have it. See here, Janine's got it on her back. You see Egon, his top half spins, and Janine, her lower half spins. And then Ray, he's got like
his head. You turn his head around.
His head, right? Yeah.
I think we got Ray from a friend or a neighbor. That's why we don't have his ghost or any of his accessories. Right. Yeah, that's the thing about getting toys from friends is that you just get a piece at a time, not really the whole set in a package. So there we go. And then we got so we have their famous car, the Ecto-1, with a seat on top for, shooting down ghosts, I guess.
The doors open up, the back opens up.
Nice. And we got a little claw here. You just used to come on a rope. We don't have the rope anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess you can just grab a ghost and, just drag him along the road, I guess.
Yeah. Alright,
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man as well.
Yeah.
Essential.
Nice. And he's filled with air, nice and fluffy.
Like a real marshmallow, except don't eat him. So what do we got? Then remember we got these guys. This is a gag where you have these figures that look like regular citizens, but they transform into monsters. So what do we got? We got the Garbage Man turns into a bug. We got
Granny here, who is one of my favorites. Comes up like that. That's gross.
You got a redneck construction worker guy here, turns into a bat monster. Rah!
See the wing broke off there?
Yeah. I think he had a pickaxe too.
And there's this guy, I'm not even sure what he is.
Yeah.
He does that.
He comes with a vehicle, not this one, but he comes with some kind of vehicle, and the gag is there's just those little subtle, it makes a face.
Yeah.
Mailman here.
Yeah, mailman. Comes up like that.
Yeah, he goes postal.
This one's my favorite of the bunch.
Love it.
The linebacker. There you go.
Yeah. Remember they all have wacky names, but I don't remember them. Wait, I remember this one. The figure is officially called X-Cop. Because I guess he was a cop, but now he's dead because Skeleton Man.
That
it was kind of like the T-1000. I wonder if that was
yeah.
Remember we had a couple of Terminator 2 action figures, and of course you got to have the T-1000, yeah. And then we got some classic monsters, Frankenstein, all of them have a leg pinching feature, Dracula, Mummy. This is kind of a fun gag because you hold him up and then
he falls apart.
Yeah, he falls apart.
He's great in fact. And you got the boogeyman or witch doctor.
Zombie.
Yeah. Zombie.
They're like old school voodoo zombie by the look of it. Yeah. Quasimodo here. He's so misunderstood, but look at this. He can break his chains off. Rah, rah, rah.
Yeah. And you got the Wolfman who howls.
He howls. Yeah.
That's actually kind of a cool design going on there, I'd say.
Yeah. I was like that. Oh yeah, and also with the Transforming guys, we also got this thing I remember with the toilet because rah!
Remember that scene in Luffy's Talking Too.
Perfect for a children's toy. And one more Transforming thing is we got the car here, which turns into another monster, a mantis monster.
And then we also got this little number here. This is the Ecto 3, I guess.
That's right. That's what the website said.
We're not getting 2 of those, I guess.
I guess we got another one from a friend as well.
Yeah, and then he has this little running ghost which you catch with the fly swatters, like so. And of course, it doesn't really secure, but whatever. See them in there, and okay, awesome. Okay, so that is the Ghostbusters figures, and we are sending those off. No longer to be ours, and to be enjoyed by somebody else. So, goodbye and goodbye.